Something I learned after 42 years on this earth from our Amish friends is you have a much happier life if you... If you're new to our channel, thanks for stopping by. We're a family of 6 homesteading in central Wisconsin. We recently purchased our beloved small town movie theater, and so we've been very busy at the movie theater and on the homestead. Today's video starts with us visiting our good Amish friends. Jen and I just left our Amish friend's house. We'll show you a little clip of their clothesline. That thing was amazing. They are the greatest people ever. We've known them for several years now. And every Amish person I have met over the last couple of years, they're fearless people. They put all of their faith in God and they have no fear. Everyone I know that's not Amish, including myself, usually has anxiety and fears, and they lose sleep at night, and they're watching the news, and they're worried about the war in Ukraine, and they're worried about this, and they're worried about so many things they don't have control of. And my Amish friends, literally, they're not faking it and saying, oh, I'm tough, I'm not worried. They just don't worry about those things at all. They choose not to worry about anything that they don't have control of. They only worry about things they have control of. So if there a war going on in Ukraine, they're not going to worry about that at all. If the war comes to their doorstep, then they're going to worry about it. You have a much happier life if you are fearless, if you have 100% faith in God, if you're not worrying and stressing and anxious about so many things. And I think the news and social media and technology and things have exacerbated that problem. So many more people, my peers, are so anxious and they're losing sleep and they're tired and they're not happy. Our Amish friends are some of the happiest, most joyful people I've ever known. And I think that's part of the reason why, is because they're fearless. I think that's a secret to life I wish I would have learned a long time ago. Jen and I have been reading a lot about Stoicism. And unknowingly, I don't think our Amish people, I should ask them, I don't know if they know about Stoicism, but the main tenet of Stoicism is you have 100% control over your brain. You can choose what to worry about. You can choose whether to be happy.
The county road off.
Nobody can make you angry. You choose to let people get inside your head and make you angry. You could choose to let it wash away and not let it bother you, but it's what you choose. And I've been practicing that a lot more since I've met my Amish friends, and my anxiety is non-existent. I mean, there's still things I worry about, but only things that I should worry about. I think it's important to have some anxiety or stress or worry about things if there's something in my control that I'm maybe not prepared for. Like if I have to go do a speech in front of a large group, I'm going to be anxious. Everyone gets anxious about that. But part of the reason I'm anxious is maybe because I'm not fully prepared for that speech. Can I recite it back and forth? Like, do I have it memorized? Do I have all my bullet points down? Sometimes anxiety is telling you you need to be more prepared for something. And then once you are more prepared, that anxiety goes away. So there could be a good purpose for it in some cases. But the truth of the matter is, 99% of the things that I've worried about in my life have never come to fruition, and I've wasted my life worrying about those things. And I've probably taken some years off my life. Stress can cause heart disease, can cause heart attacks, can cause strokes, can cause issues down the road. You can take years off your life constantly watching the news and stressing about things you don't have control of. I'm not preaching to you, I'm just trying to help others out for what's helped me. Name of the channel is HomesteadHow. Learn with us. This is what I have learned after 42 years. You will have a much happier life if you become a fearless person. If you have the mindset that you control what goes in your brain and nobody can make you angry, nobody can upset you. It's what you choose, how you choose to react to it. And only focusing on the things that you have control of. I would much rather spend my energy worrying about being the best father I can, the best husband I can, the best Montello Theater, movie theater business owner I can be. I'd rather focus on those things than worry about a war in Ukraine that I literally can never have any impact on whatsoever. I could worry about the war in Ukraine for the next 10 years and it won't make any bit of difference. So nice meeting with our Amish friends, so peaceful in their house. They have their wood stove going. We recently got a wood stove on our homestead because we copied them. They have 10 children and their kids are running around playing games and reading books. There's no TV, there's no social media, there's no news. They're some of the smartest people I know because that's all they do is they go to the library and they read. It was so nice meeting with them too because they're just so happy, so kind, so joyful. Never felt more welcome anywhere in my entire life. That is a 100% true statement. We were getting out of the car William and his wife were out the door. Oh, come on in. Oh, Carrie, Jen, you're here. Wasn't that a great greeting?
Yeah, it was.
We have to be more like that.
I mean, they didn't even know we were coming, so.
Yeah, they don't know we're coming, obviously. We don't call them. We drive by their house and we stop by. My family of 6 and I have been homesteading in Wisconsin for 7 years. We're in February now. We just had a big rainstorm. We've got snow on the ground. We've got rain and snow and rain and snow, and the homestead's kind of a mess. We've been growing some plants on our countertop aquaponics system, and I've got some really good cherry tomatoes. I've got a transplant now because they're not fitting in there anymore. So we're excited about that. We're really excited for our garden this year. The movie theater has been going awesome, and we've been updating it. I've added a whole bunch of history, printed out a bunch of photographs of the theater. The theater goes back to 1858. Before Lincoln was president, our theater building was there, and we had plays, and we had shows, and we had silent movies. And so if you ever come into the theater, say hi and stop down there. We're doing history tours. Jen and I have done dozens of history tours already. We're going to do a regular one this summer. Every Saturday, you can come to Montello Theater. It's $10. The tour is about 35-40 minutes. We show you the outside of the building, the inside of the building. We can show you in the projector room if you're comfortable climbing up the ladder. And there's just so much history. We show you behind the screen, which is the old stage from when it was an opera house. The original piano from the 1800s is back there. And then we take you downstairs, and there's just so much interesting history. Saturday night at the world famous Montello Theater, and we got 55 minutes till Ant-Man and the Wasp starts again. And then next weekend we're playing Avatar, and then after that we're going to be playing Champions, which looks really, really funny. Looks like a good movie. Anyone out there that loved A Man Called Otto, I think you'll really enjoy this movie, Champions. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard all about it, and looks like a really sweet and funny movie. So our Saturday night showing of Ant-Man and the Wasp went really well. Very happy. It was the second weekend we showed it, and it had a really good turnout. And now it's time to clean up. And Jen and the girls and myself, we've got a really good procedure for cleaning everything up now. Everyone has a job, and we get through it pretty quickly. This big grate here always ends up filled up with popcorn, so we've got to clean that out. And we also like to mop, especially this time of year. There's so much salt everywhere, and in addition, we decided to mop the stage. This is actually the original stage from the theater here where the screen sits. You can actually go behind it and see it, but it's getting a little dusty, so we decided to clean that up as well. He's got the stage nice and clean. It's getting a little dusty. We got the floor mop. Katie, aim your headlamp here once. Oh, that looks so much nicer. The original wood floor, nice and mopped. I got the vent cleaned out, swept, mopped. She's looking beautiful again. Smells great too. Alexa, play Oldies. Next week is Avatar. We got to change the posters. We got to change the flyers. We got a 3-man crew. Right, men? Right, men? So this brings another weekend at the world famous Montello Theater to an end. Had a great turnout for Ant-Man, and we really appreciate everyone that came out. It's just been such a blessing and such a blast running the theater with my family, and we couldn't do it without everyone. We appreciate you all, and everyone that loves the theater as much as we do. We're excited for this summer. There's some great movies coming out. So if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna really want to watch this video next. If you don't know what ice harvesting is, our Amish friend teaches us all about it in this video. Thanks a lot for watching.